S. Chan presents educational video lectures as per the AICTE curriculum. Difficult concepts made easy. Study anywhere, anytime.
Do you know that testing the casting is a mandatory step in industries, and analyzing the defects which occur during the casting process is also very important as a part of engineer's duty. So in this video we will be learning about different casting defects, their probable reasons and the possible remedies for the same. Welcome to S. Chand Academy and I am Anmol Bhatia. For detailed conceptual clarity, you can refer to the book by S. Chand Publishing. The link of the book is there in the description box below. This is the first part of the video in which we will be learning about the casting defects, and this is the topic of the course manufacturing practices. So casting defect is basically a defect which occurs in the final product because of certain causes, and we have certain set categories of these defects, and we will be learning about these defects in this part of the video. So we have defects which are named as blowholes, pinholes, shift, the short runs, hot tears, cold shut and misrun. So we will be learning about the blowholes first. As the name suggests that blowholes are the holes which are produced on the surface of the final casted item. So those holes can be spherical, flattened or elongated cavities which are present on the casting surface. As you can see on the diagram, there are holes which can be spherical or elongated or flattened, and those holes are there on the surface of the casting and they are called as the blowholes. The probable reasons for these blowholes would be the rapid evolution of the gas from the mold. There would be certain reactions when the metal is poured inside that cavity, and if the gases would not get sufficient space to move out, then those gases would be trapped on the surface. So because of that trapping, a hole would be created on the surface. There would be a reason that there is lack of porosity in the mold box. If there is excessive moisture is there in the sand, then that could be a probable reason. Or you can say that the sand is rammed hard. Whenever we are putting in sand inside that flask which is called as cope and drag, and we are carrying out the process of ramming, and that ramming is done very hard, then because of that hard ramming, this blowhole can also occur. The probable remedies for not having blowholes in future would be the mold and the cores are properly vented. We have to perform the venting operation in which we have to create certain holes on the surface of the sand so that the gases would get some sufficient space in order to get released. Then hard ramming should be avoided, and proper amount of moisture should be maintained in the sand. While preparing the sand for this casting process, we have to make sure that the moisture should be intact in that. Proper grain size of the sand should be selected so as to avoid this blowhole defect. So far we covered the blowholes defect. Now we will be learning about the pinholes defect. So as the name suggests, pinholes are the smaller holes which are on the surface of the final casted item, and these smaller holes are less than 2 mm diameter on the surface of the casting. So as you can see on the board that we have smaller holes which are created on the surface of the casting, and they are called as the pinholes. Now, what would be the probable reasons? Number one, the pouring temperature could be high. When we are pouring the metal inside that pouring basin, so that the temperature would be high, and because of that high melting temperature or a high pouring temperature, this pinholes can be formed. And because of the gas that is produced during the reaction, and that gas is incorporated or dissolved inside that molten metal, so that this pinhole is being created, and gases are not properly removed. Because of that, the hole is created. The sand may contain a moisture. So what would be the remedies? Number one, maintain a proper pouring temperature and reduce the moisture content in the sand. Make sure that you have incorporated a proper moisture content while preparing the sand for the casting operation. So far we covered these two, which are blowholes and pinholes. Now we will be covering about the third type of defect, which is the shift. So as the name is suggesting that there is some shift inside the casting. So what happens here, this defect is majorly due to the misalignment of the parts of the casting. Here we know that we have two parts of the flask, which is the cope part, the upper part, and maybe the second part is called as the drag. And the cope and drag, you know that they are being fixed or they are being placed above each other with a parting line, and there is a pin which keeps both of them intact. So whenever there is a shift or mismatch of both of the two, which is cope and drag, then the final outcome would be like this, which is called as a shift. That means the metal flowed in the cope with this part, and there is some mismatch in the drag part. These two parts leads to the symmetrical casting, and if there is a shift in between the two, it would create a defective or a faulty casting. So probable causes would be, there is a case of core displacement. Maybe there is a tendency that we have placed a core inside the cavity and the core is displaced from its location. So for that reason, this shift can occur. Or I have told you that there can be a misalignment of the cope and drag part. Then worn out or the burnout of the clamping pins. You know that these two are clamped together with the help of clamping pins. So those clamping pins may be worn out or burned out. Because of this, the misalignment would occur. And ultimately misalignment of the two halves of the pattern would also be there. So pattern, if the pattern is of two types, maybe it is a case of a split piece pattern. There are two parts of the pattern. So in that situation, if there is a misalignment in between adjusting the two parts of the pattern, then also the shift can occur. So what would be the probable remedies? We can go for either the replacement or the repair of the dowel pins, which are used to connect the cope and drag in order to make a flask. Then there should be a proper alignment of the pattern. I have told you, in case of a split piece pattern, we have to properly align both the parts so that this misalignment would not occur. Proper alignment of the cope and drag should be there, and clamping pins should be repaired or replaced. So with this, we come to the end of the first part of the video, in which we have seen certain casting defects such as shift or blowholes or pinholes. In the next part of the video, we will be learning about the other categories of the casting defect. For detailed conceptual clarity, you can refer to the book by S. Chand Publishing. The link of the book is there in the description box below. If you find the video interesting, like, share, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for future updates. Thank you.
All rights reserved. This video has been prepared for educational purposes only. No part of it may be reproduced or copied without the permission of the copyright holder.